Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of BatDad. Now, as you can see from where we last left off, I was facing down one of the larger knights and decided to leave it there. We've come back this time. I've made my way back to the bonfire and spent my souls. As you can probably now see in the corner, there is not a lot left. Mainly to just sort of level up a little and to test some gear out, because to be honest, I've never actually used these skill sets before. I've done a handful of them with one or two of the larger weapons, but not the smaller ones, and I'm interested in what they do. To further update for what we've done, we've also now acquired, which I haven't equipped, is I've gone and bought myself the Sorcerer Staff, ready so that we can now start performing BatDad's few spells. I have upgraded, as you can see if we go back onto the screen, my Bandit's Knife to +1. And on returning, I found we have a new person who has joined us today in this episode. We are going to go talk to them right now. In honesty, I did want to return, but I wasn't sure whether or not he'd disappear, knowing his quest line. So I thought it'd be best to speak to him before he disappears.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you.
Thank you.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
You worry me, fellow. Why do you hide yourself behind that mask? In fact, is that not the mask we're after?
Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Now, initially we are playing offline with this character, and when I've got capabilities to go online, we might actually come back to this quest line. In fact, I'm hoping we do, just so that we can ascertain certain assets. Now, I don't think we've briefly talked about some of these thrones, so let's have a quick chat with this guy.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus. Now.
It does trouble me so when you look at this character and the fact that he says I will not move. Is it because he's removed his legs? Or is he sitting on them as he is, on that small chair throne of his? And why does he wish to remain? Why does he wish to become what he is? And what made the other lords leave? Troubling times indeed. Moving on, we will go back to where we were, and we are going to try and move further with the story. So, we've now found a new character who's telling us to go into the world and harvest the embers of others. Not undead, but others. Now usually I'd cut this loading screen, but for some reason I decided to carry on talking because I'm an idiot. And I continue to do so. So, we are now back at the High Wall of Lothric. We're at our second stage. Our dragon friend still seems to be quite happily perched there. Very much so indeed. We may have to deal with him. And there's where we're off to next. Fromsoft do have a way of painting a picture where you need to go next. Not a good deal of trade there that I wanted to trade with. Oh, thief, I know you're around here. Ah, there you are. I'm hoping no one else can hear that buzzing noise. I do believe it's my recording gear, but hopefully we can sort that out as I go along. I'm not doing well for trade here. Maybe soon we'll be able to acquire new armor. New strength. Whoa, sir. We do not wish to die to you. No, we do not. Nor do we wish to anger you, sir. So if you wish to explode, you know, do so in your own time. I have things to be doing. Monsters to kill, you know. Homes. Ow! Who shot that? You fall. Let's have that. Slate Estes back with this lovely bolt sticking out of my shoulder. How nice of you. Oh. I see you're wishing to come back up. I would have thought the fall would have killed you. 'Tis a shame. Now, previously we went down here. As someone who has come back to where he once was, maybe we should try a different route. In fact, we seem to have access to this roof right here, giving us a slightly better angle to see our opponent. Appears to be 2 items, 3, and a large winged knight. Giving away free items, I see, from Soft. Always the freebies. Let's have a wander. No to both of you. And you can fall off. I had no deaths in episode 2. Let's see if we can increase that. To more throwing knives. And another Titanite shard. Handy. If they're giving you them out. And look. Through the window we were looking out earlier on. Always showing you these extra little pathways. Undead. Let's see if we can read this correctly. Undead hunt charm. Randomly you wanted to raise your leg there, sir. I saw that. You didn't think I saw that, but I saw that. Slight glitch, knight. I also saw your butt was exposed. Ooh, just clipped me. And I have no healing ability whatsoever. So let's just finish this, shall we? No items from you, eh? From a mob character that we know, you can get all of his equipment. Yeah, you can only get the ones they drop at a single time. You can't pillage the whole body. It has to be something that they're willing to show. I wonder why. Other than for game reasons itself, so that you don't ascertain everything straight away. Broadsword. And as you look out into here, you see dogs, knights, an item afar with a pathway hidden away. Let us partake of this hidden path. Is it here? It is indeed. What item will we have hiding away? Green blossom. Now, looking over, we are just going to quickly go into equipment here and use said throwing knives a little later. But looking down, we've got one item that's on display, a dog going over. We can see two others hiding to one side. A stairwell down that leads to it. And then, why would they block off more of the areas here? Unless hiding something. A Stora straight sword. Now I haven't done any item description as thus far, but this one makes me question it. A well-crafted sword named after the ruined land. A Stora. Before its fall, was a land replete with royal blood, and this weapon is both a reminder and an heirloom of that era. Stance for its skill. A straight sword with a broken blade. A weapon with no exceptional qualities. Only a mad hollow would choose to fight with this. Now looking at its abilities. A straight sword with a broad blade designed for slashing. A large sweeping attack makes this effective against crowds, but is prone to deflection from walls in narrow spaces. Very true. A wide, single-edged short sword, even though it's classed as a bandit's knife, is declaring itself a short sword. Primarily a slicing weapon, but its blade is crafted to cause bleeding, making it a favourite of lowly thieves and bandits. Hence the name, I suppose. A small sword for thrusting attacks. This hard, edgeless sword can pierce through tough armor and boasts a deadly critical attack. Aim carefully and attack a large forward lunge to pierce through enemy shields and inflict damage directly. So in other words, its ability is that it can pierce through shields. Both dex weapons, very handy. A weapon built for strength, and this weapon is built for faith. Why would a Stora be trusting in faith? A short bow. A knight's crossbow, which I collected in a previous episode, but we're going to have a quick discussion over now. A crossbow used of proud knights of Lothric. It bears an elaborate golden design. The crossbow has been blessed with the power of lightning in anticipation of the use of lightning bolts. So not only will it use lightning bolts, but it also they've given it the power of lightning to pass on lightning attacks to other bolts, preemptively thinking that they are going to be attacking something using lightning. What do we know that you need the lightning to damage them? Curious. Sorcerer's Staff. A staff used to cast sorceries. A common catalyst given to sorcerers of Vinheim Dragon School. Equip the catalyst to use sorceries. Sorceries must be attuned at the bonfire to use. An orthodox round small shield made from metal. Small shields offer little damage, absorption and stability, but they are lightweight and ideal for parrying. So we've been using a long time. This is one we collected a while ago, when just before the I think one of the first deaths to our NPC friend back in the Firelink. A wooden shield decorated with an ancient symbol of two-headed eagle, close to a small shield in size. The wooden shield is light, manageable, and offers relatively high magic absorption. Now, going through what we've just read, how does our character know what these all are? Where has he gained this information? Does beg the question. I can aim these. I've had practice before, and that practice escapes me. And with only little health, I believe we may die upon impact. But we have acquired new souls and a new path. Do we risk it all? I say yes. Oh, just before the backstab could take effect. Cut here. Well, that's our first death of episode 3. And we'll go with a slightly different weapon now. Remember, these episodes are me just playing through and trying to remember what to go and do, to be honest, whilst also exploring what there is. I've not played properly in a while, and the last time I played, as you saw, I was online. It's fairly terrible. As you can see, it's still terrible. I'm not quite used to these short weapons, to be honest. Where are you? No, you're around here somewhere. Where are your footsteps? Hiding. There they are. I do love doing plunge attacks that succeed. And I will take as many throwing knives as I possibly can acquire. Right. Pressing onwards. We are going to try and press a bit further on this time around and hopefully make my way through all of this with a lot more gusto. That's right, come at me, sir. Around shield. Funny, but I don't think we actually need another round shield. Would have doing better keeping hold of my Estus, jeez. There we go. Well, now that we know there are items this way, I think it's probably best we go this way. So, Tally ho. Hello, sir. Okay. And there goes all my Estus once again. Let's try this. Okay, so it doesn't do a great deal. Wow, I'm doing a lot more terribly than I thought I would. I don't think so, sir. You'll be giving me your souls and if preferably some of your armour, but sadly not today. No. Only I do the sneak attacks around here, sir. Not you. Not you. Now we've been given lots of options to see where we can go next. Notice how they tried to cut us off more by not letting us actually see past. Hello, there's another bell. Don't know if you can quite see that just underneath my health bar. Shh, we're ninjas. We're not supposed to make noise. Oh, okay, so my souls drop where I can't get to them. Where I have to drop to go and get to them. And I'd lose the rest of my health. Okay. Makes sense. Hello, chest. Silver kite shield. Let's take a look. I can't wield it. I am 1 off from my strength, but it has 100% physical. Might be better than what I've been using, don't you think? Dog, die. Okay, big guy. Kind of what I wanted to do earlier, but sadly that's not what happened, is it, ladies and gentlemen? That is not what happened. Oh, that was a terrible hit. There we go. Not the one I was aiming for, but one I will take. One I will definitely take. Thank you. Let's have a quick gander now. You're all dead, you're all dead. We just have that gentleman over there. Or lady, we don't know. There we go. Let's see how we do now. Trick for anyone who is playing new to these games. Roll. Thank you for the shot, sir. I will gladly keep it. Is to roll into their attacks. Let's take a quick gander around back here. Oh, hello. There's a glow. Excuse me, barrels and boxes. I'll take that shard as well. Make sure there is no one else here. Lovely fireplace. This would have been a nice little barracks for someone, just to chill out with their buddies. I can hear footsteps. Yes, the shard on what looks like another table of some description. Hello. not dying today. Not to you. I would like to reclaim some of our souls. Cell key. Well, it looks like a cell to us, I wonder. To a small little man. Hiding away. And here we are again. Another outlooking post. Overlooking our gentleman. Always moving towards here. And this statue, why does it show this small gleam of light on it? I wonder what importance this statue holds. Well, I'm going to be cutting this episode short today, due to the fact that I have not got a lot of recording time. And we are going to go and recollect our souls as well, actually, while I've got chance. In fact, if I do some clever editing, just breaking everything casually, it's perfectly fine. I think I once lived here, or in this era. I'm not sure. The blood does suggest otherwise. And the fact that no other hollow, although every other hollow seemed to be okay with one another, does not like me. So we're just going to do a little cut from here. Right. We are back again, back to where we once were. All our blood seems to have disappeared. I wonder why. A quick read of what this item description of this that we've just used. A bone fragment reduced to white ash, returning to the last bonfire used for resting, or to the bonfire shrine. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owner's strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. Interesting. So, if that has given us a homeward instinct to return here, whoever this bone belonged to, does that mean they return to it? Or is it because we also have the instinct to return to it as well? Curious. Moving on. We have a key. Let us find where this key belongs. That's right, now you path walk into a wall for some reason. No, I'm just gonna accept you just did that. I said I kill you, not the other way around, sir. I will take those throwing knives because I'm using them. You were not. You don't need your life anymore, sir. And neither do you. After attacking me like that, how dare you? I am BatDad, the Almighty. Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting souls. Sir, you appear to have a knife in your buttocks. Good thing I removed it for you. Could have been painful. That was a miss, sir. A very big miss. How did you... how? And you, sir, you also appear to have a knife in your buttocks. Or I've removed it from you as well. You don't need it. Clearly. Let's back to here. Quick description read in case we lose it. A key to sell holding thieves and alike. A key to sell. Yes, okay, I already read that bit. There is no shortage to the brass thieves in Lothric, and these peculiar thieves likely scaled the wall from the undead settlement, but are only willing to practice their thievery on the high wall. For their fear of Lothric Castle, rumoured to devour men, keeps them clear of its grounds. Well, it's the right key to the right door. Are you friend or are you foe? No, I'm not.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable.
Does that mean there have been
If
more than
that's
one
true,
unkindled?
then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say?
I shall trust you, young one. I say, young one, we do not know your true age. We do not know our true age either, so we will trust you.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part,
And with that, he is
I'll do mine.
ported away to the last bonfire shrine, presuming he's used a bone such as we have. The question is, if he could have done that beforehand, why could he not? Why could he do it now and not beforehand? Does that mean that he has to use what are similar bones to us? He has to have somewhere that's already been founded by an undead or an ashen one, which is what we are. And if he too heard the bell, does that mean there are others who have heard the bell and are trying as well? So many things to go off on here. So many things to question. But for now, that is all we have for today. This has been BatDad, and I am the False God, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.